Okay, guys, so what I'm going to say in this video is actually pretty damn important, and I need you guys to keep your cool. And also, please make sure that if you are trading, right, just make sure to not over-lever, make sure to be smart, right? Make sure to not get this crazy hype. But what we are observing here, guys, is actually the USDT. This is the Tether dominance, which is inverse the crypto markets, and it is presently breaking down into the second target that we talked about now. So we got the first target in right around that 426%, right? We got it right there at literally 426. Holy crap, nice. And now we're breaking below this target, and now we're going for the second one that we talked about at 417. Guys, this means that everything is about to kind of break out right now. And what I'm going to also say is that the Ethereum in particular is showing something very, very, very interesting, guys. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and show this to you right now. So this is, I've been keeping an eye on Ethereum here on this massive formation that has been around since March of 2024, and now it's starting to, I mean, look at all these resistances on the top side, guys, and now we are making the break outside just now, guys. This is absolutely important, and it is very likely for price action to continue towards an upside. Of course, we're going to have zigzags and pullbacks and all that good stuff, but this could be that time. I think this is go time, guys. Okay, so before we get started, please do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, do everything necessary to get this thing to live long, thrive, and survive. My name is Arca, coming at you here pretty late on an August 9th Saturday, 2:17 a.m. my time, while Ethereum is running at 42. Wow, it's actually running at, it just hit 4,206 on yeah, nice, very cool, and it is sitting at 41.94.95, and it is actually trying to make some runs right now, guys. The Tether dominance is running now at just about 4.23%, dipping even harder. And let's go ahead and take a look at the XLM asset, guys. I need you to observe this, okay? XLM is running at 45, 48, 44 as we speak. So let's go ahead and move on to that chart, and I got to show you something, okay? Take a peek of this, like, this cluster of candles, right? This is XLM, this is XRP, right? And also this is XRP that looks similar, right? Specifically, like this little section right up here. Let me just go ahead and kind of highlight that, right? You see it? It looks kind of like XLM2 here. Okay, notice the gigantic difference though. Check out the background. See how it says 6 hours? Look at this, 6 hours. This is XRP now, and then XRP 4 days. You hear that? Guys, this is huge, okay? So let's start off with the tiny targets first. These are 4-day candles, okay? And these are 6-hour candles each. So it takes 6 hours to finish the candle, and it prints another one, right? Those over there take 4 days each to finish, and it has that formation here, guys. This is called a bull flag, okay? This is a bull flag formation. This is a bull flag formation, right? And also XLM, this is a bull flag formation. They're both coming out of a higher low, double bottom, W shape, right? Here's your XRP, the double bottom, higher low, W shape, and also the 4-day time frame. Look at this. Higher low, W bottom. And this is guys, yeah, okay, so let's start off with psychology here. 6-hour time frame, XLM, my goodness. Okay, we're gonna take the psychological targets first, and we're just gonna determine what this upside can bring. Okay, so we've already been observing this potential target coming in right around the 49.9735. All good. Okay, that's good. So let's go ahead and move on to XRP's psychological top side based on this this smaller formation here, right? So the 6-hour time frame. This is likely to take XRP towards the target of about $3.58, pretty much approaching our all-time highs. And now, guys, okay, relax, okay, just relax. This is these targets here are pretty much where I think we may actually be going for XRP here in the not so distant future. Okay, guys. So I'm already reading the potentials of a $4.94 based on this based on this psychology, right, guys? So that's already something that we should observe. Now, notice this here, guys. This is another target of around $4.20, 4.2085, and that is based around a smaller time frame. A smaller time frame breakout, right? So this is your inverse head and shoulders leading towards that target of around 352, right? Your smaller bull flag leading towards that 358. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken here, I can use a stronger, yeah. There it is. Check this out. There's also another inverse head and shoulders being built that's not this one here. It's actually, you gotta focus on this a little bit different, okay? You gotta watch it like this now, okay? So we're gonna try to put down here this as a shoulder, right? Try to use this entire area as a head, these two, right? So this is your shoulder, this is your head, and this is your shoulder now, okay? So you have regression on this inverse head and shoulders. So that's currently what I'm observing here, okay, guys? So that's the other one, and that's taking you towards a target of about $4.20. Okay, so yeah, that's really weird. Anyway, okay, so that's the XRP price potential. We're already hitting 333 right now, guys, and we talked about this upside happening, right? So we're hovering at our targets of around 333. And we're still yet to hit the more local inverse head and shoulders, or the local tops here of around your 352. But now remember this, team, this formation here, this W bottom higher low formation suggests a 100% retrace of your local high, and the local high is actually here, right? Your 366 all-time high. So that's presently where it's going. And the bull flag here is measuring already that potential of 358. So that's, you know, it's completely confluent here. So, okay, now we're going to talk about volatility now, guys, because XLM is showing something very, very curious. And I believe what it was, I think it was your 4-day time frame. Let me just take a look here. Or could it have been the 3 weeks, something like that, right? Oh my goodness, wow. Okay, guys, bi-weekly time frame. Yeah, this just opened up a new bar here, guys. This is your new bi-weekly time frame bar. I need to get out of this thing. Let me delete that. Right, this is your brand new bar. We just opened it about a day and a half ago. And that is, I mean, look at the posturing here, right, guys? Remember that this is your acceleration here, right? This is what we consider expansion. So that measures the disbursement of returns. So it'll, in essence, it's telling you how many participants there are, or it doesn't tell you how many. It just tells you the participants, right? If it gets into more of a concentrated, I would say frequency, right? Then you're going to notice here a more significant move, either downside or upside. So what gives you the bias to know if it is upside or downside would be like a momentum-based indicator. When you join the team, this is actually for free, guys, okay? So that you can just request it from me when you join the Arca Bulls trading team, and I'll be able to hand you over my data cells, my linear volatility, stochastic momentum advance, and among other cool indicators as well. Okay, guys, so next, this let's just start off from a oh man, there are so, guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, there are so many things that are happening all at once on this that are just so critical for me to talk about. So I'm just gonna start this off with the immediate short term so that we can at least get an idea over price action and what it could do here, right? So XLM first, let's go ahead and do that. So nice closure here. We just got a new closure of a new 5-minute candle. This is suggesting a little bit of downside, but I don't know that that's going to be the case here, as it's still leading towards a pretty brutal upside. Okay, well, let's go ahead and now move on. Let me see the 2-minute. Are these facing up? Oh, okay. All right, so we're facing up. We have just about, technically speaking, 5 minutes of upside on this. So that would put you at about 0.031. All right, so that's going to give you, let's see, top side of about 45.58. So 45.58. Oh, damn. So it's suggested to come up. Yeah, we're trying to test, guys. We are literally 45.58. Man, 45.58 is literally all. Yeah, we're about to kind of try to make our way up to this target here, guys. We are literally trying to break out in real time here. So this is a very unique moment here for all of crypto, guys. This is I feel like this is going to be your major breakout here. It's getting really concentrated. Okay, so now downside time frame also starts at 5 minutes. So let's go ahead and see the 10-minute time frame. Okay, well, that was immediately shut down. So from this target here of around 458, your downside would last 0.001 cents, which, man, which you can only imagine it's not going to be that much. 15-minute time frame upside continues, 20 upside, 30 upside, hourly upside. I'm looking at this, guys. And as soon as this is pivoted to the downside, completely postured to the downside perfectly, that's the last time frame for upside. As long as it's pivoted up, we're going 3 hour up, or at all kinked at all. Even if it's downside, we're still going up. 4 hour, 6 hour time. Yeah. Wow. 8 hour time, 12 hour time. I don't consider that a downside just yet, right? Wow. Okay. Complete signal potentially fired here on a daily time frame. Huge upside potential here. 2-day time frame. Also just got a new close. It looks like we've bottomed out on volatility and it's still suggesting upside. So let's see, three-day time frame. Holy crap, man. Maximum volatility expansion here, guys. And we are upside here in the gravitational zone. So that's bullish control zone. 4-day time frame, new bar just open, upside probabilities, max expansion. We are throttling towards the upside, guys, on XLM. Upside into the 5-day, weekly, bi-weekly open, and it is a massive read, guys. The bi-weekly is super powerful, and this is likely very likely continuing towards the upside. We just got the new monthly time, guys, and that's absolutely pivoted towards the upside with a significant amount of volatility. And I can see the slingshot that's happening here, guys. This huge downside that we experienced right from the areas of 64 cents all the way down to 19 cents. What happened there is that the downside here, or volatility, is more susceptible or more sensitive to the downside. So we got a huge spike of volatility, and now you can see that at this moment here, when it started slowing down, also we started contracting there, so we started decelerating. But now what's happening is that we completely used all of that volatility expansion and flipped it completely around. It's kind of like a movie where you watch like a like a spaceship or like, playing out in space or something, right? And you want to like kind of use a gravitational force from a planet, and you circle all the way around it to slingshot and come out like a million times the speed that you were initially. That's what's happening here. So we are literally just using the downside here, right, guys? And now we're throttling towards the upside with all that volatility that we gathered. And this is literally creating that macro bull flag here that's probably going to start now breaking out on true test number. This could be 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn, this could be a true test to that upside and a massive bull pennant. Good God. Yeah, this is super powerful, guys. Whatever is happening right now is truly something else. And I do oh my goodness, we are also at the 75% to the apex of the triangle, and that's usually where we get the breakouts here, guys. I'm gonna say that your monthly time frame is suggesting an ATR top of about 51 cents, over 51 cents. XRP is next, by the way. We're oh my goodness. ATR top, yeah. This is suggesting that we would be breaking above your 51 cent area, guys. And this is not the only one suggesting upside. It's just we have other time frames that are suggesting more, guys. The target on this formation here would be by psychology, right? This is suggesting a $2 target. 206. Okay, so now we can go ahead and start observing let's just say that we were to break out on just for whatever, we're going to break out on the next by a quarterly bar, right? So that would be in a month and 22 days. Let's just say that that would be the official breakout of this thing. Well, the first target to the upside from the measured move is actually very similar to it, 231 to the 206 here. The center of the triangle is another target that we can observe, and that would be figured from about here, right? Arguably speaking, that's your center. Let's put it at that same breakout area. Kind of scooch it a bit over here, guys, and that is suggesting a $4.91. Of course, I know that that's going to be a little insane here. And here we go. This is going to be your XLM, the least likely target for it to reach. But this would be, oh man, that's a lot of price action. Not sure how the hell that's going to get there. But it is suggesting a 27.78% top side. I'm going to make that the thumbnail. Do me a favor, guys. If you are watching right now, go ahead and put into the chat thumbnail. Because you're gonna notice here that Arca, you don't know nothing. You don't know nothing. You don't know nothing, Arca. Okay, so yeah, that's what the measured move is here. I'm just gonna put it there because that's psychology. So all good in the hood. And let's go on to XRP and suggest what this thing is doing for the upside, guys. Because we already got the top sides right now. We're just gonna watch volatility, just like we did for the XLM asset, right? So we're looking at these right here. 358, 352, following potential 421, and then also the probabilities of reaching all the way up to like a $5 target here, which is just ridiculous. And it is moving up as we speak, guys. We are now at 330, 342, and it's throttling, right, guys? This is absolutely impressive times. Okay, so volatility, yes, volatility, like freaking simmer down, brother, simmer down. Okay, let's go to the 5-minute time frame and see what's up here. This is really exciting, guys. I'm super happy for you guys, very happy for you guys, and I hope it does work out. You know what I mean? I really do. Your 2-minute time frame is introducing a little bit of downside on this, but that's going to be over in about 51 seconds with this new green bar starting to print here all silly. This is likely going to print and start kind of shifting here towards that upside. 42 seconds left. Let's just assume that's going to happen here. There is now, let's see. Okay, so that would be a short-lived upside, but I need to know how short-lived, right? So let's see. We have upside. Okay, let me just start doing the math here then. Let's just say we have upside from the 2-minute time frame, which is going to give you about 0.004 cents. That's going to put you to a top side of 333.62. We are literally at 333.63. Perfectly executed. Okay, now the 3-minute time frame is going to. Okay, so this is going to give you another 0.004 cents to the upside, apparently. Right, so here we go. That's going to start shifting to the upside here just a little bit. There we go. It's shifting now. Volatility expansion coming in. Pull back to this area around the 330, 357 before it comes, before it continues, right? So just right around there, if it has any juice, 330, 360s, 330, 357, pull, and then you continue towards the upside with a big likelihood. Okay, we're starting to shift now on the 3-minute time frame. This is good. Oh, okay, bull flag coming in. This would be a target of just about 335. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, 4-minute time frame would continue. Yeah, the 4-minute time frame would continue the upside with expansion. All good. 5-minute time frame still upside. Upside continues into the 10-minute time frame. Okay, there we go. They're starting to let loose here. 15-minute upside. 30-minute time frame upside. We are starting to expand. Good. 30-minute time frame up. Hourly up onto the 2-hour, 3-hour. 4-hour upsides massively expanded on this time frame here. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, it's starting to look really spicy here. Upside 8 hours, 12 hours. Daily time frame, massive expansion and huge upside probability. It's getting really volatile, guys. This is trying to get at least to that 338. Let's see, 2-day time frame upside still into the 4-day, 5-day. Damn, This is a new 5-day candle that just opened, guys. So this, we could experience that 338.44 pullback to around the 333.25 before continuing to the upside. Or the first move could be that, or the zigzag may actually do a 342.68 and then validate your 338 before continuing. That's the second option. Third option could be that this thing goes to 342.84 and pulls back all the way down towards this area of 328. Now, mind you, that usually these bars tend to retrace 50% of their bars. So that's why I'm saying kind of keep yourselves centered here, because there could be break to anywhere between 321 to maybe 314.51-ish. 321, 314. Oh, guess what? There it is. This 314.59. That's I already kind of out of there. All right, all good. Yeah. So there could be a chance for us to maybe consider a downside there like that, but I'm not promising anything, guys. We tend to peekaboo and then pull back, right? Okay, so 5-day time frame, huge upside, massive. Okay, all right, guys. XRP is doing it again. XRP is doing it again, just like we talked about from 42 cents when we loaded up the entire everybody at 48 or 52 cents, whatever that was. It's doing it again, guys. This is the deepest amount of contraction that XRP has ever had in its entire trading history, guys. This is it here, and it's massively expanding with an upside bias on a 5-day time frame. This is really big. Weekly time frame. Yep, look at this. This is the deepest contraction that it's ever faced, and we're expanding from that. And this is with an upside bias on a weekly time frame too, with 1 day and 15 hours to close this huge green bar. Guys, we are not done. We are not done. The bi-weekly time frame, guys, this is absolutely huge too. Expansion is starting. Massive upside bias in the bullish control zone. Monthly time frame upside starting the expansion. Bi-monthly is completely expanded and still suggesting upside. I can't even read my volatility metrics, guys, but we still have according to this ATR on a monthly, we still have 59 cents to go, or that would be the average upside here. So that's taking you to around $3.62. That's literally the target that we spoke about, right, guys? So that's going to be your $3.66. So that's just your monthly, guys. Remember that we're going to be closing here other bars, and those are all going to show more and more upsides as we cascade and we domino into further time frames, guys. But this is really exciting. This is likely to break out here pretty soon, guys. And please be very careful. But I honestly think, guys, that Ethereum could be on its way towards the all-time highs of around 48.81. And of course, we're going to get a little bit of a pullback here at 43.89. 86, right? That could pull us back down to where we are now, or around the 4100 area. But I do see the prospects of leading towards a 48, the $4,800 zone. But also know, guys, that I do have targets for Ethereum for some reason. That I have some targets reaching all the way to 12,392, and that is presently because of this large formation here, guys. And the equal move to the upside, 50% of this area here is actually very much rhyming with that top side. So 10,300 to around 12,600 over the next year, maybe. So we just got to see how that's going to happen, guys. But everything is looking pretty damn good so far. I hope you guys are safe out there. Okay, team. The beginner's course is starting this morning here, guys, at 10 a.m. Pacific time. So make sure to sign up. It's not too late. We're going to officially do the first lecture outside of just the introduction on week 1. Okay, guys, it's not too late. Make sure to sign up, learn how to do this. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope it wasn't too long. I love you all, and I wish you and I bid you well, team. Adios and adios. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever, ever. I need you to do your own due diligence, and everything will be cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well, a very, very good rest of your night and or day, and I will catch you at the bell on Monday. Adios, team. yeah.